Oh, yeah.
Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Friday night at 8 p.m. sharp. If you're sensitive, log on. Gorilla got a mic and zero hesitation. No filter, no breaks, no HR consultation. You never know what's about to fly. One wild sentence and the sponsors cry. He'll roast your fit, your job you take. Turn one small slip to a full-on quake. We say, maybe chill. He says, nah, now the group chat's yelling, delete that, bro. It's reckless, loud, unplanned delight. We clock in chaos every Friday night. We're bruised but alive at 8 p.m. live. Dirty jokes flying soon as we arrive. If you're soft, don't subscribe. This ain't PG vibes. We just talk our mess and let the truth collide. Bruised but alive on a neon light. Walton's reviews every Friday night. Germ in the back with a cynical tone. Half his humor sound, emotionally stoned. He don't yell, he just aims and fires. One dry comment cuts through the wires. He'll breathe in deep like it's tired of life. Drop one line sharper than a butter knife. A low energy, maximum damage. They'll make you question choices you ever failed. PvP sliding smooth with a grin. Little side jab, then it vanish again. He ain't loud, but the timing precise. Quick one liner, now you're thinking twice. Leans to the mic like I shouldn't say. Says it anyway, now HR on delay. Subtle assassin with the casual heat. Sneak this king from a swivel seat. Yeah, it's wild. Inappropriate vibe, crossing lines, but we're still on the same side. Bruised from the weak, but we here to revive. Laugh through the chaos just to survive. We're bruised but alive at 8 p.m. live. No script, no filter, just Friday night drive. 3 loose cannons and a mic on fire. Talking that talk till we all retire. Bruised but alive, that's the headline. Walton reviews every Friday night.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to another Walton's Review. And I gotta say, you guys should be proud. I was half right tonight there, where I was thinking only a woman could write an episode an hour and a half long about Mary Ellen having to push a baby out of her fucking cooter. I'll tell you that. Everybody's muted.
Yeah,
Usually
that's
you do
because
that,
you have a cheap way of doing your intro song.
Yeah, well, I'm still waiting for next week's paycheck, so. Because I got to make sure I have enough in my account for my insurance.
Yeah.
But, yeah, an hour and a half about Mary Ellen having to push a baby out of her fucking cooter. I was half right. It was the two writers, Rod Peterson and Claire Whitaker. We remember them. And it's our second favorite director, Ralph Zanetsky.
Who did some Star Trek.
Yeah, Ralph Sinensky. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
guys...
okay, go ahead. I'll have to step away soon because I got a bug here I just killed. I got to flush the little fucker down the yeah, these goddamn beetles. They keep coming through my window and little fuckers are nasty.
That's why you got to have a trash right next to your desk.
Yeah, well, I prefer just to flush them down the fucking shitter.
Yeah.
Then they can go drown.
Drown in your shit, okay.
Hey, they don't deserve any better, I'll tell you that. Little
All right,
fucker.
but how's everybody doing tonight?
Doing okay.
Doing good.
Not
That's
bad.
good. That's
Doing
good.
okay, but I got to go flush a bug, so I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
All righty.
Well,
Let me
found
share
out some good news that Suzanne is going to get a brand new chair tomorrow. Lady's going to come and assess, and then she's going to go ahead and get her a brand new either walker, or she's going to get herself a nice wheelchair. So for her knee operations that are coming up. So
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
oh yeah, good stuff.
Well, let's go ahead and say hello to our chat there. Welcome, FKHC 2005. Hail! Joke
Hail
time! In this week's episode of the Waltons, Grandpa Walton gets down and dirty with his hoe. Well, I'm not sure if it was his hoe. The hoe that was in this episode was kind of everybody's hoe. Saying hello to everybody. And welcome, Larry. Welcome to Be Yourself Adventures. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, Sithana. There, hope you're doing well. And hey, Kevin, how are you doing
Hey,
tonight?
Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
And we got Sithana going. So are you guys doing an extra long stream tonight with Chatterbox Mikey, or will you guys try to keep it under 2.5 hours? Well, I'm kind of hoping to be done between 9 and 9:30 so I can go do some night walleye fishing.
We should be done.
We'll be
Plenty
definitely
of time.
done by 7:30 at the latest. Dan.
Yeah, we should be
It's
done. in plenty of
7:37
time.
already, Mike. Or Jer.
7:30 real time, not your hillbilly time.
Hey, this is the reason it's called Central Time is because we are the center of everything. All right,
Sure,
so
yeah.
all right, so we'll start with our prologue. There came a time when everyone on Walton's Mountain was looking forward to a very special event, a blessed one, the birth of my sister Mary Ellen's baby. All the neighbors shared our anticipation as the day approached, and only the mother would to be seemed unconcerned that a new generation of Waltons was about to begin. Yeah, so yeah, we got Mary Ellen. She comes down here and she's playing catch with them. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a pregnant lady play baseball. Just saying.
They really shouldn't.
Not at
Well,
all.
well, it can easily go wrong there because if she misses the damn ball and hits her in the stomach,
She
then the baby has an indented head and it's good, and it'll be going, "Hey, you guys!"
Oh, jeez.
it'll be running for the Democratic Party if that happened.
Well, we know Cassie's baby's voting Democrat. Ha, ha, ha.
That's a good one. That's a
Oh man.
Oh no, that's too dark.
good one. Well, you hit that. I gotta say, if we're going back to baseball, you hit that one out of the park, Gorilla.
Yeah.
She's ahead of her time, though. I know. Back then, it's like, oh, you got to lie down. You got to consider your strength.
Hey, Gorilla, usually for episodes of this nature, because I did watch something what Judy Norton said about, having padding, stuff like that, to make it appear that she's pregnant. And she did this in something called Valentine, where she worked with the same director, Ralph Sinensky, and had another baby. And then, the actress herself has already had 2 kids. So I guess this prepared her for that.
Yeah, maybe. I actually just thought they came up with this because she was actually pregnant.
Yeah, I thought she had been knocked up.
Right?
Because that's how they dealt with it on when the what's her name that played Kira Nerys.
Lots, yeah.
Oh, you mean Nan the Visitor?
Yeah, she got knocked up, so they just made her pregnant.
Well, Katie, who was the other one that got knocked up for Married with Children was Katie Seagal when she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she got knocked up.
Tune in soon to the new YouTube Knocked Up channel for all your knocked up needs.
That movie sucked.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you, PvP. I'm not sure what Larry's thanking you for. And
Hey, Larry.
tell that to the Chinese that they call themselves the Middle Kingdom. Don't you mean West Taiwan?
Yeah,
It's West Taiwan, not China.
West Taiwan.
Welcome, great.
China.
No. West Taiwan.
I'm just making a reference. China.
It's the stepchild of Beijing.
Oh man, well,
see.
go
well-
Taiwan. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Go Taiwan.
And welcome, Gregory Bradley. Welcome. John Boy always popped the clutch in that truck. Always pissed me off. My daddy had 13 brothers and sisters. I'm just saying, love the Waltons. Us.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
but the way Jim Bob was driving this episode, that should piss you off too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jim Bob's got a piece of shit for a car, doesn't he?
Just because all he could afford was a Ford doesn't mean it's a piece of shit.
Well, he built it out of scrap parts, so no wonder it doesn't run very well.
Well, it's a Ford. Welcome. Officer Steve, Disclosure Day.
That's a Dodge.
I heard from the critical drinker, he called it Disappointment Day.
I saw the same video. Yeah, he was not too keen on it.
Yeah, but I'll see for myself.
Let's be honest, Steven Spielberg hasn't been Steven Spielberg for maybe 28 years.
Last time I liked a Spielberg movie was Empire of the Sun. I really liked that movie, but after that, I lost interest.
Alrighty, but everybody saying hello. I'm glad you're doing well, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Kevin, you had number one.
Hey, Kevin.
I had number one.
Kevin, number one.
Yeah. I just made some Chinese food last night, so I had to speak like a Chinese person, I guess. And the way I don't see how the hell she was.
Nothing's too good for my first grandchild.
I don't know how the hell she was measuring that 12 yards there, but close enough, right?
Yeah, you think they would have some kind of measuring system on the counter.
They do.
Oh, do they? Just can't see it?
Yeah, it's usually just marked off like on the table, a 1 yard, and she's just pulling it.
Usually there would be
Yeah.
a marker glued to one side of the table, you know.
Or a notch carved off a knife there. But I thought this gal was trying to steal something there, and Olivia here was just giving her, hey, go take care of her, so she's not gonna go steal something there. Because the way she was just looking around, she had that guilty look on her face.
Well, right from the first scene with this character, I did not like her. Right from the first scene.
I didn't think nothing of it.
She annoyed the hell out of me, I gotta say. I found this character just totally annoying.
I think it's more Corbett is what annoyed you, and you're just putting it on Cassie because you're getting used to Corbett.
Cassie seemed like kind of just a wandering deadhead to me, and I'm not talking about she loves the Grateful Dead.
Yeah, so anyhow, she wants a grape soda, and Corbett brings it over to her. I don't even think she paid, but
she paid.
And Corbett makes a comment. Did she? And Corbett makes a comment. Should she really be playing baseball in there? Maybe I made the comment about.
Come on,
maybe we should pop out a good shortstop. Then Corbett's like, maybe we should be a boy. Then she's kind of rude. She was a total bitch in this one here.
Mary Ellen also looked there like she was skipping. Like, you're pregnant, you're skipping. Okay. Yeah. See, she looks like she's skipping over there.
Yeah. But this here annoys the shit out of me. Stuff like this.
Expected to retire from the public view when she was, when she became...
You mean just because she was pregnant?
I'll wrap your flannel.
Oh, shit. She's getting called out there. But it always annoys me when people keep giving advice, or shit. It's kind of like the backseat driver.
I gotta say though, this is probably why Ike married her, because when you see a scene like that, you realize she's got an extreme tight ass. So that's probably it.
Mm.
Yeah,
God,
but the ass is so tight.
She's
Tight.
such a
That's how I
tight
keep
ass,
getting.
man.
Well, her ass might be so tight he might never ever get to use it.
You don't think Ike's got a couple bottles of lube tucked away in the store anywhere there?
There's some cases where lube won't help.
Well, there's other appliances he might be able to open that passage up with, but I'm not going any further.
Yeah.
They don't invent the jaws of life for another 40 years.
Good one.
Nice.
You know, how often do we have an episode that she's in where Ike looks like he's still regretting the marriage?
Oh, a number of episodes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just don't know.
I don't, you know what? I don't feel bad for the actress that played Cora Beth. I actually feel badly because the writers wrote her the way they wrote her, and which, you know, she is probably one of the most irritating women I'd ever saw at that point, you know, on a show like this.
Well, the whole point is she is supposed to be annoying, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But I mean, really annoying. Like, you never want to meet her, let's just say, at a party or anything else like that, because you have no idea what she's going to say and no idea what she's going to do. And, you know, it's just, yeah, you just don't want to run into somebody like that.
She thinks she's high society above everybody
Right.
in Walton's Mountain. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, she's the type of person. Yeah, as soon as after they open their mouth, you go, I bet you're real fun at parties.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And Larry says, ouch. Okay.
Ouch.
Mine was Super 8.
Ouch.
I don't know what about the hotel? I'm not sure. And welcome, Jeff B. It's been a minute. Welcome.
Hey, Jeff.
Well, good night, everyone. Off to the movie. So enjoy.
All right.
Enjoy, Larry. Alrighty, so anyhow, she squares off. She makes a comment there. Blah blah blah. They think. Then what was it? Ike was offering her a pickle and all that, and just remember, and she's like, I've been craving everything but pickles, and just think, if she would have ate the pickles, she wouldn't be in this position that she's in. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't picked names yet, blah blah blah, and they're off, and they're getting a list. They're actually going to be throwing a party for Mary Ellen.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, well, I'm invited. Guys don't go to the baby showers. I've only gone to my son's, and that's because I was the one throwing it. Then they asked about a centerpiece, you know, but why would they use an umbrella as a centerpiece? I just thought
Baby shower.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. And here I thought she was trying to pawn something off onto the Baldwin sisters.
Yeah. I was just looking up Ronnie Claire Edwards, and I didn't know she was in one of the Clint Eastwood films of Dirty Harry, the Deadpool. She was in that. That's cool.
Alrighty, so.
Yeah, but we did lose her in 2016, so she was 82.
Yeah, but there's some superstition about opening a freaking umbrella indoors, and they thought that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
So everybody's doing their chores. Apparently, Grandpa's writing to John Boy about Mary Ellen being knocked up there, so he won't be so surprised.
Yeah. So Jim Bob is doing the betting pool. Okay.
No, they haven't even come to that idea yet.
Oh, not yet? Okay.
Yeah. Reckless ain't feeling well right now. They're all right in there.
Yeah.
Apparently Elizabeth knows how to iron. So they're gonna try to figure out what's wrong with her.
I couldn't do better myself.
It's just like having a French maid in the house.
So apparently Olivia's there. And Nowadays they probably get the Ralph Wiggum probably got Me Too'd for the kiss on the cheek he gives Elizabeth.
No, especially before he called her a French maid. Like, wow,
Wow.
that's going somewhere I don't want to think about.
I wonder if that was.
I could make so many comments, but I don't want my door kicked down tonight.
That's a bit unsettling.
I thought it was that seemed well. That's another part of filler that it didn't need to be there. The French maid thing.
Yeah.
with Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this was a mistake or they're trying to simulate the headlights, but headlights weren't that as bright as a spotlight back then.
Yeah, right.
You could totally tell that was a spotlight.
If it was modern cars, it would be more believable. But yeah.
Yeah. So Jason comes on all dirty. There's a fire in the kitchen that the dude dropped in and in there, and it'll be 3 weeks for him to fix it and all that. And this would have been great if John was like, "Well, I could go over there and see if they need any lumber."
All right.
Well, I don't know why Pa didn't mention that.
Mm.
Yeah, that could have made for a great scene right there.
Yeah, I can just see it now. His dad saying, "Hey, you know what, Jason? I need some more wood."
So they're closing it down for 3 weeks there. So he has no idea how he's gonna pay his tuition. Oh, oops.
He'll find a way.
Yeah, there's always a street corner. So anyhow, they talk about it. She goes, "Well, I'm kind of glad it happened." Or she goes, "He won't be working that thing there." She says that, and she says something about him being around all that booze and shit. And John's like, "It was the kitchen that caught fire, not the beer." And she goes, "The cook was probably drunk."
Well, she doesn't, typical mother, and she doesn't want him to be around a bad element. That's all there is to it.
I don't think it was motherhood. I think it was more Baptist. I think it was more Baptist than motherhood.
Wow.
Well,
maybe.
They basically keep writing Ma's like she should hang out with Cora Beth because they're both tight asses at certain times. I mean, Pa's okay with it. Pa don't care.
I don't know. I think after 8 kids, maybe she told him to switch holes.
Well, there's like three holes, no waiting, right? But I mean, Paul, I like Paul.
That just went sideways.
Paul's a realist. He's like, okay, they're old enough now to make their own decisions. Come on, lighten up there.
Yeah, right.
So anyhow, first he brings Reckless to Yancey there, and he makes a comment. Oh yeah, that's a good still right there.
Once again, another scene I think could have been trimmed down because it's a lot of filler.
Well, I made a comment about her being pregnant. He goes, "How did that happen? We always have her locked up when she's in heat." Then he remembers bringing the other dog over there, and he's so proud of his dog. I can't remember his dog's name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised.
Tiger.
I'm surprised Tiger has enough energy even to stand up, much less get it up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So, with Tiger there, does that mean Yancey's going to start paying child support and dog food?
Well, they didn't have that back then, though, did they?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't worry about that.
Well, he's going to have to pay some kind of dog support.
Well, maybe he's gonna have to go shoot some coon or some rabbit or some shit. So make the dog happy.
Don't say coon. You're going to get Gorilla Stream in trouble.
Oh, sorry, raccoon.
Oh, come on! I didn't get in trouble when I dropped the N-bomb the other day.
Oh, that's true.
Oh boy.
Well, actually, that whole stream did get taken down.
Whoops!
Down. I got to get fixed.
Oh man.
So Tiger is what?
So they're off.
Tiger's like a basset hound or something.
No, that's not no basset hound.
He looks like a hound.
He looks no. A basset hound short, fat, and has the ears about down to its knees.
Well, that's a dock sound.
No,
Yeah, Dachshund has the ears down to way low. The Dachshund has little short, tiny legs too.
What kind?
What?
Hey, I had a beagle, which is a hound dog, and a beagle is like a smaller version of a basset, from what I've noticed. Bassets are bigger, but they're still basically hounds.
We had a basset hound. That's not a basset hound.
So what is it?
Just a second.
You want to show some pictures?
Yancey Tucker's dog in the Waltons was named Tiger. According to the series, the lore fans records, Tiger was a male dog who appeared infrequently through the show. Mentioned season 6 episode of the baptism as the father of Reckless litter of puppies. Although Reckless is primarily defined as Walton's golden Labrador. That's not a golden.
Yeah,
Okay,
it says
golden Labrador. What? Who the?
That's not.
Who
No.
wrote this? This is AI dumbass shit or something, because that's not a fucking golden Labrador for F6.
No, it says that the specific breed of Yancey Tucker's dog, Tiger, was not identified. They say that he was a male dog who sired Reckless's litter in the episode The Baptism, but they don't specify his breed. So,
well, thanks for telling us something we already knew there.
Wait, I got it. He's a mutt.
Okay.
He's a mutt. What?
Yeah,
he's a mutt.
You're saying he's a mongrel?
A mongrel.
Mongrel, Heinz 57, as they call them, right?
Okay. Well, mutt is a mix of different breeds of dogs.
Yeah, I know that.
Right.
Yeah, so he's a mutt.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, but that does too look there. Reckless does look like a golden Labrador.
That's not a Labrador Retriever.
No, definitely not a Labrador. It's not even a Weimaraner. That's a German dog. That's not even that.
Actually, I have no idea what the hell it is. Actually,
well, anyhow, we're not getting hung up on that for over.
Yeah, what now? We're like 5 minutes behind talking about dogs.
Whoops.
Yeah. So anyhow, he has like what I need 2 inches of gas. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing there because the gas gauge is broken. I'm pretty sure they can figure out the math of the gas gauge.
Yeah,
but he says he needs $1 of gas, and I filled it up, and because he's like they're lucky, like they're going through Europe there. What we're going through now, actually, where they're not even sure if they're going to have enough jet fuel to get them through the summer in Europe. And here we do have gas. We're just paying out the ass for it. But that's only because we took Venezuela.
I think the Venezuela thing wasn't happening back then.
No, but they're using all their gas in that for their warplanes. For the Blitzkrieg and defending for the Battle of Britain. All their gas was going to the Battle of Britain and producing ship for the war. Because everybody has to make sacrifices.
Well, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, and X says, well, price Ben here made it too late to beat the price of the gas. I've been watching the oil markets closely. That's why I didn't put gas in today because gas dropped oil dropped $3 a barrel.
Well, the thing is, I just notice what the gas prices are when I drive by gas stations, because I remember one week it was over $2 a liter, and then a week later it was like $1.70 something. So it's volatile. It goes up and down all the time here.
Well, I've been watching the oil prices. That's why I've only been putting like $10-15 in at a time, and I'm waiting for the gas prices should plummet good 20 or so cents here, depending what the market does here. the air. It should start going down again some more.
Anytime it gets around the $1.60 something range, that's usually when I put 50 or 60 bucks in, because I know it's not going to get cheaper than that.
Yeah, well, that's your carbon tax for you.
Well, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Carney, you dirtbag.
But so anyhow, it goes. Oh, they're bad news. I wanted $1 of gas, but I only got 75 cents. Like I might spare him that quarter to bring it to pay me later.
Did you notice how I pulled it out prematurely there?
Oh yeah.
He's
No,
like,
I'm
what,
not sure it's
what,
prematurely, but
he's like, what? You can't pay? Fuck that.
But anyhow, he goes, here, I'll even let you in on the baby pool here. And Ike has a brilliant idea.
Oh,
He'll have
God.
it in the store there under the counter. And then when customers come in, we can widen the pool thing there. I was like, and how big of a cut is Ike going to take?
And Ike is committing marriage suicide once again.
Well, just don't tell Corbeth. So he thinks it's a brilliant idea. He's going to do it for it. And here everybody's like just not letting her do anything. She just wants to mop the floor. Hey, she wants to mop the floor. Let her. And they're taking all the thing there. And I can't remember this conversation with Kurt. Do you remember this guy?
It's another damn filler scene that we didn't need.
Oh, this is this is kind of important. But it could have been cut down. Where she wants to have her baby on Walton's mountain. Every Walton's been born on the mountain there.
Like
Grandpa was born on the Walton. John and his brother were born on the Walton. Hell, yeah. And we have also determined that John or Ben were conceived directly on the mountain. Oh wait, one was conceived in the Rockfish River, and one was conceived at the Red Oak.
Right. So you see, it's all a hillbilly thing, and since Kurt Willard is kind of an outsider still, that's why he wants to ship his wife over to the hospital to get.
Well, it's the doctor in him, and it's the doctor in him, and he wants what's best for his wife, and he thinks that's the hospital there.
And I get that, but what I'm also understanding is that Mary Ellen, it's tradition, and why go against tradition in this case? And since your husband is a doctor, for Christ's sake, he should be able to deliver the damn baby, don't you think? Wherever he's
at. If you remember watching the scene, he talks about how a hospital is much more sterile, which does matter. It does matter. That's why they have operating theaters that are sterilized, and Even later on, he's wearing a mask, if you remember. So
yeah, I do. I remember. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I can see. I mean, he's a doctor. He's a man of medicine. He's a man of a medical protocol.
But I'm all for sterilization, but I also am partial to the good old mountain air.
Yo. And hillbilly life, man, and let's have these kids. It's just, pop them out.
But before we get through this, Jeff, thank you, my brother. And Gregory says, I bet Corbeth was wild as hell to sack. That's why Mr. got, or I got.
He was trying to say God sake
for all the years. And hey, Skirby, how's it going? You missed a couple good jokes in here. You might have to rewind there, Skirby.
Lemon's been cruising late lately, I've noticed.
Yeah, and everybody's saying hello to each other. All right, so we could probably skip through much of this. Everybody starts bickering about the mountain air.
Well,
once again, pneumonia almost killed him. Blah blah blah.
Another saying they probably could have trimmed at least a minute out of.
They're bickering, and they all start bickering at one time, and then they play that whatever music.
Yeah.
Once again, this scene to me is complete filler.
Yeah. No, I agree. This is one scene you definitely don't need.
Well, they need to establish that Waltons were born on the mountain, but they extended it out.
Well, like if you've been watching the damn show for like 6 years or 7 years and you don't know the Waltons are born on Walton's Mountain, you're not paying attention.
Yeah, but what about the newcomers?
Fuck the newcomers. Nobody's going to start watching the Waltons back then in season 6. It's the Waltons family was pretty much set in the first couple seasons, I would guess.
Yeah, and then when Grandma went away, then that, and then Grandpa eventually.
Well, John Boy disappeared.
Oh yeah, John Boy went off to war, right? Or correspondence?
No, he's in New York.
He's in New York.
Oh, correspondence, right? New York. Okay.
He isn't being a successful writer like he always wanted to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this asshole comes by. He's like, I need a doctor. Well, Dr. Rule's gone. Oh, I need to go. So she grabs her stuff about Cassie. She tells Curtis where she's going.
Did any of you guys kind of, when he did the side profile, he almost looked like the old Clint Eastwood these days?
So, yeah, a little bit he does. Yeah.
Like that one, or
no, the side view. There, he looks a little bit like an old Clint Eastwood, does he not? There.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Sure, but I mean, it's not really him though. But yeah.
No, but Clint's retired now, and I've seen recent photos, and he's kind of getting to look like that now because he's what 96 or something, for fuck's sake.
Something like that. Yeah.
And he has retired. You know why he retired? Because he apparently the studio refused to release the last film he completed, which I say, boo, hiss Hollywood, boo, boo. You had a guy that made you billions of dollars going back to the 1960s, and you shit on him now. Boo. Hollywood sucks, man. Put out Clint's last film. They wouldn't release it. They wouldn't put it out because they didn't have any belief in Clint anymore.
All
Boo,
right.
yes to you guys.
All right, but let's get back on track, PvP. This is
back on track.
So anyhow, he takes her up the bumpy road there, and she goes to Cassie. Apparently, they're too late. She already had the baby, but she had a stillborn baby. Like, wouldn't the doctors back then still know that the baby's stillborn at the time? I'm not sure.
If it ain't fucking breathing, I think it's pretty easy to figure out.
No, but what I'm saying is, wouldn't they know that the baby would be stillborn even back then, or they might not?
No. Well, I don't think that Cassie and her granddaddy are too rich, so they probably didn't go to a hospital to have it checked out.
Right.
Because you want to talk about hillbillies, I'd say this crew fits the description.
Yeah, now we're past hillbilly all the way down to white trash.
Okay, I'll go with that.
So anyhow, she insists that the baby's sleeping, and Mary Ellen breaks to her that the baby's dead, is stillborn, and the grandpa there is bad. And she's talking about this omen here, where she saw a dead bird, and so therefore that's why the baby's dead. Then we had to go through that. Her brother, her mother saw a dead something, and then their brother's dead. Was dead, only lived half a day, and I was like, oh. Fuck. She's like, then she starts chanting this poem thing about being dead and all that, and it scares the shit out of Mary Ellen to where she's running off into the rain.
Okay, this is where for me the episode gets stupid. First of all, the Cassie character going on her mumbo jumbo, that's like going into some kind of weird occult crap, which I can't relate to that, honestly. And Mary Ellen has been an assistant to the doctor for years now, as a nurse that should know better. You know, she should have just waited for Grandpa to bury the kid and then got a ride or something. You know, I don't see Mary Ellen as a trained nurse to go running out into a storm to endanger her unborn baby.
No,
I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
It wasn't because they were trained. It's because Cassie scared the shit out of her there to the point that it freaked her out, and she bolted, freaked out.
Well, she could have just sat on the porch and waited for Granddad to drive her back to.
She wasn't thinking because she was freaked out. And hey, Jim, how's it going?
I don't buy. She's dealt with people dying for a couple of years now with the doctor. She knows all about death.
Yeah, but that's
You know how much of a fucking stubborn bitch Mary Ellen is. I don't
Well-
buy for a second she'd freak out at anything.
Well, yeah, but none of the people that she's seen died was her own baby.
She's probably dealt with dead babies before. I bet they've.
But not
I bet the Twinmakers delivered stillborns. I would bet they have.
That's not what freaked her out. What freaked her out was Cassie keep repeating this poem there about how you see something dead, your baby's gonna die, and then she's saying that since Mary Ellen's seen her dead baby, Mary Ellen's baby's gonna die, and that's what freaked Mary Ellen out.
And I don't believe for a second Mary Ellen is going to be that superstitious. Mary Ellen has always been level-headed through the show. She's never bought into superstition, and I can.
Yeah, but I mean, I would like to think that there is a moment, just in that case, where she feels vulnerable, because you said she's a very strong-willed woman, which is absolutely true.
I don't believe
there is.
But
I like to think there was just a brief hint, a brief moment where she actually starts to feel vulnerable. Like
I'm sorry, when I watched it, I didn't buy it for a second because Mary Ellen's too stubborn.
I saw something different.
You know how stubborn Mary Ellen has been through
Yeah,
the whole
I know, but I said even a stubborn person like that could have
No,
a crack in the armor, could have like a vulnerability.
I really don't buy it. That's one reason I dropped the rating in this one.
Okay.
I still say it's because she's freaking her out, and now she's worried about maybe her own baby will die. That's why she bolted there.
Right.
I don't
that's
buy
what
it.
I'm thinking too. So
Jared, go back me up on this.
I was backing you up on this.
I said Germ. I don't know if Germ's here.
Oh, Germ? Oh, I don't know.
No, maybe he stepped away for a second.
Maybe.
Scurvy here says, is it better to be late or premature? Depends on how premature. There, 3 months premature? Hell no. And it's definitely not late. And the longer that it could be bad being late too.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty common for women to be 2 or 3 weeks late, and that's probably much preferable because premature babies often don't survive.
I know when I was born myself, I was born at 10 months, so I was born late. I mean, I was a month late.
I don't think late is as bad as premature because
I don't think so. But
even today, with all the medical
technology,
well, the advancement, they still put preemies into intense care in the hospital for them to survive.
In an incubator, right? I know they.
Yeah, if they don't get them in the hospital in an incubator, they're probably going to croak. So
right,
and hey Jim, how's it going? Welcome.
Hey Jim.
Jim.
And everybody's saying hello to Jim here. All right. No, but I still say she's freaking out because of. And here he is. Apparently, he is able to see her in all black. What the heck was she? They singing on a wooden post though. That all in her mind or what?
As they mentioned in the episode, it's called St. Elmo's Fire, and it's like static electricity in the storm.
Yeah, but does it land on wood?
It lands on ships. It lands all kinds of places.
Yeah, but I can understand.
Look it up. Look up St. Elmo's Fire and save me the trouble.
But I can understand it landing on metal, but not wood.
I think it lands where it lands. Look it up. Anyway, it's just another bit of
movie.
It's just another bit of her going superstitious.
See, St. Elmo's fire is a weather phenomenon in which luminous plasma is created by a corona discharge from a rod-like object such as a mass, sphere, chimney, or animal horde in an atmospheric electric field. Has also been observed on leading edges and windshields of aircraft by pilots. The tested effect of blue-violet glow of the object, often accompanied by hissing and buzzing sound, is proportional to the strength of the electric field. Therefore, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it often would appear on the wooden mass of sailing ships.
Okay, because you think it would need metal for that, but
Nope.
No. They also call it a form of disambiguation.
Anyway, let's not spend too much time talking about St. Elmo. I'm sure he's resting somewhere. So
Yeah. It even can hit on an animal's horn. That's where it says.
well, as long as it doesn't land on something I got, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
yeah. So anyhow, Kurt manages to see her in all black, mind you, in the middle of the dark, in the middle of a snowstorm. He manages to spot her, and he basically tells her that she's stupid for doing that because of the bumpy road and stuff. So apparently, basically the baby got shaken up like a freaking paint can going down that road. Apparently,
Well, she did. I mean, like I said, the actress, I mentioned it quickly before, that she was told to run around with the lightning and the rain and all that, and she was covered, like she was drenched for like 4 hours after 4 hours of running around like that. So
yeah. So anyhow, then he tells her that sack just started with St. Elmo's fire, blah blah, from the storm, blah blah blah.
yeah.
The hell was that? Is somebody dying in the background?
Mikey's choking out the person who keeps setting off the fire alarm.
I wish.
Not like somebody choking.
Someone's choking the chicken. Someone's choking the chicken.
Somebody was choking a chicken. Sounded like.
This is hilarious. This is total filler, but I didn't mind it because Aaron being pissed off is always good.
Yeah.
But so anyhow, this scene here, John's refurbishing the old cradle that all the kids used there, and he's making it so, and it apparently survived the fire.
Yeah,
like got burnt in the fire, but he's refinishing it.
Well, at least we got some throwback to a previous episode.
Oh shit.
Oh God, I can't stand this character.
Okay. Yeah, so he's making it look brand new. And Aaron started whining, goes, "Why is he picked my bed to have a baby?" Blah blah blah. Something about Mary Ellen that then blah blah. Then Miles to tell her it was all worth it and stuff.
Well, she could always just. It's like there's like a quilt or something on the top. She could just peel that off and wash it. It's like, geez, not that.
But just like I'll be right back.
Oh boy, this is this is actually where it probably gets to my favorite part of the episode. And it has absolutely nothing to do with the main story. And anytime I see a secondary story that's more entertaining than the main story, I start to go, "Oh no, Waltons, you've done it again. You've done it again."
Oops, I did it again.
Oh, please don't quote Britney Spears. Please don't do that, Gorilla. She belongs in a.
Hey, it's my stream. I can quote whoever I want.
Well, I'd rather listen to Rick Ashley's "Never Gonna Give You Up." Personally,
never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you go.
Yeah, I'd rather go Rick roll.
So, I like that song a lot. I know it's a guilty pleasure, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah, but I always enjoyed it when people said you've been rickrolled when they thought it was.
You heard it here first, folks. PvP pleasures himself to Rick Ashley's.
I said I like listening to the song.
He's just guilty of it. He says he is guilty of it.
I like listening to the song. Well, come on. A lot of people hate that song, and it is a cheesy song. But the thing I like about it, if you watch the video, even Rick is laughing at himself because he knows it's a stupid song.
It's crazy lines where it says, "We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I."
No, but you watch the video, and Rick Ashley, you can tell it's tongue in cheek, totally. Even for him, he doesn't take himself seriously, which is why I like the song, because he doesn't take himself seriously.
You know what? There's actually a cover of Vincent that he did, which is a fantastic cover. He did a great Vincent.
So anyway, how enough with the. So Jason comes in dancing here.
See, they got this show that comes on between the movies, and it pays more than I ever got before.
Sounds pretty snazzy.
Yep. I'm just filling in for a couple of weeks. The regular piano player's gone to Chicago.
Good. I hope he stays there. Then you won't have to go back to that roadhouse.
All right. So he says that he's gonna make more money than he's ever made before. I kind of put two and two together. What kind of show this was?
What kind of a show is this, son?
Vaudeville.
I don't know what the hell vaudeville is. I know what a burlesque show is, but I don't know what a vaudeville show is.
Vaudeville was like a tamer version of burlesque.
Much tamer than burlesque.
Okay. So anyhow, he's like, don't we get to practice? You can read, can't you? So they start playing, and he goes out, and you guys go, what you're all here actually here for. Nobody gives a shit about the movie. This is what you're all here for.
Yeah. Miss Honeysuckle Rose.
Bet that's not a stage name.
Yeah. Miss Honeysuckle. So she comes out, and she's just dancing away.
Yeah. So there is Trish Garland. That's the actress that plays her. It's hard to believe. Well, no, actually, I can believe her being 29 years old and dancing like this. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I could see it. Sure.
I think she's believable.
I think so too, but yeah.
All right, so anyhow, she's dancing and she's flirting and she's throwing her scarves to the guys, and she's paying a particular attention to Jason here. Jason kind of stops his playing and he just can't keep his eyes off of her. Then after they cut to the boring stuff here with the thing here, and they go, Mary Ellen, keep your eyes closed, and they will in a bassinet for her. Everybody's having his food. Then Miss Fanny or whatever, Miss Brimmer here, she's reading all
Brimmer. Yeah, Flossie Brimmer. So I found out that Nora Marlowe, like I said, this was her last appearance. When she died New Year's Eve, December 31st, 1977. She was only 62 years old.
Well, dying on New Year's Eve kind of sucks.
Oh, yeah. Probably died just before midnight. It's like, woo, Happy New Year. Oh, you're dead. Oh, sorry about that.
Okay, so how hard was she partying that night?
I really don't know. All I know is that her cause of death was undisclosed, and still is. Yeah. So undisclosed causes. Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's probably partying about as hard as Betty White was the night on the New Year's Eve there.
Yeah, she was probably doing speedballs and heroin and all kinds of crazy
God,
shit.
No. Nora wasn't doing that. Come on.
That's the Nora.
Probably she had a heart attack, maybe.
That was Nora after dark.
Yeah. Who knows?
Nora after dark, Mikey. After dark.
But they can't remember. They kept reading off the predictions. I can't remember what all the predictions was. But then Mary Ellen makes a cat. Oh, it's like she's gonna live to, like when she's on her deathbed, she's gonna live to a primal age, stuff like that, you know. And then Mary Ellen's like, "Oh, you're so good at reading people's predictions here. Read mine." And she looks at it, but then she puts it down and goes, "Oh, I'm not good at these things." It's like, what the fuck?
It's more superstition and filler.
Yeah.
Boring.
I wouldn't say it was boring, but
Didn't do it for me.
this episode could seriously use a lot of trimming. Then she looks outdoors. We got who was that man that was always sitting in the bushes there? Not Peeping Tom, but there used to. What was that movie that always had the guy staring in the windows, stalking a person in the bushes?
This reminded me of an earlier Waltons where remember the guy that was walking around shoeless at night?
Oh yeah.
That guy.
This reminded me exactly of that episode.
Right.
Because she was just being completely creepy at this point.
Well, you gotta remember, she just lost her baby.
Yeah.
A lot of women lose their baby, but they don't wander around the middle of the night being weird.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Mm.
You know from experience, okay.
Yeah. So anyhow, it's come, and Mary Ellen just can't sleep at night. This is the thing that she.
Look upon the face of death. Never feel your baby's breath.
See, that's the thing that was freaking her out earlier.
And that's her lines, right? That's playing in her head this whole time. Oh yeah, that can mess you up.
Yeah, and this was brilliant of Curtis here. I will say I love this line because it reminded me of when Marissa was pregnant. Here she goes, "I'm just worried about the baby." He goes, "Your baby's fine. The only problem with the baby is lack of sleep, like the baby's father." I loved that line. I loved it.
Nice. Meanwhile, back at the makeshift operating room, or should we say the birth center,
Oh. No, she won't be born here.
On Walton's Mountain.
Yeah,
I know. But yeah.
So she's worried. Blah, blah, blah. I think Jeremy was so bored of this episode, he left.
I think
He
he either left or fell asleep. I don't know which.
Oh. I don't know. Okay.
I'm here in spirit, if not in person.
Oh.
I know the feeling.
Mm.
All right. So this is the baby's room. It's actually a pretty cute room. Personally, we just painted. I wasn't gonna deal with fucking wallpaper. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, so the Papa Walton refurbished it, right? You said that he redid the bassinet.
No, the bassinet was a gift from Miss Mamie and Miss Emily. There, he has a cradle that he redid.
That he refurbished. Okay, a cradle. Okay.
Yeah, the one John Boy made for that whole incident a few seasons ago.
Ah, that one. Okay. Yeah, keep going, Gorilla. We're making good time.
So anyhow, they come in there, and Mama has to comfort her and all that. She's talking about when she opened the chest up in the attic, the biggest spider came and crawled out of her arm, and that apparently that happened when she's pregnant with Mary Ellen.
Howdy, yeah.
Yeah, so Kurt comes around and he makes comments kind of late, blah blah. He wants to look at her, and she's apparently at her old folks' home. I don't know what her parents died of.
Fire.
Okay. So anyhow, he goes and he's talking to her. Blah 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 blah. He's trying to comfort her, but he's just not. He's not a very good comforter. I'll put it that way. They're talking about Mary Ellen's baby and stuff.
So what you're saying is Kurt doesn't have a very good bedside manner.
No.
What I don't understand is why she was immediately driven to the state hospital after that happened. Normally, when that happens to a woman, you lock her up for everyone's peace of mind.
But you gotta remember, this is the 30s.
Yeah, but she kidnapped.
I know. That's when they could get away with it.
But I think she should have gone to an institution for a while to get assessed. She's obviously having difficulties on a mental issue level.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't have any sympathy for this character. I just I understand she lost a baby, but lots of people lose babies and they don't go weird into the superstitious realm of the dark side. Sorry.
Yeah, she didn't look right. And I was thinking with her hair, she looked kind of like a drugged out hippie from the 30s.
She just
too early. I mean, she was like 30 years too early.
She looked like a mess, basically.
Basically, yeah.
All right, in a little bit, I may have to go out and get the car windows rolled up here.
Okay.
Got a storm moving in.
Storm coming. Oh, that's not creepy.
Why the hell don't you have your windows rolled up already?
That's Annabelle, man.
Why the hell don't you have your windows rolled up already?
Because it's like 90 degrees.
So?
I was planning on going fishing later, so I want a cool down car. In the summertime, my windows are always down. So anyhow, she has that Raggedy Ann doll. Now they're feeling the baby moving and all that, blah blah blah. I don't know what she was calling for, but blah blah blah. Oh, she's calling. Mary Ellen's apparently going to labor, and so she's off to the hospital. They're all off to the hospital. So they're all waiting there, and Elizabeth is convinced that the baby's name is going to be Esther Elizabeth. I can see Esther, but would they want to use like something on? I'm actually like something on Curtis's side for the middle name.
That would be traditional.
Alrighty, so anyhow, she's talking about how she's gonna clean up the towel there, and they're missing Mary Ellen being in there. They want to stop growing up, blah blah blah. So they come home and they're all screaming. If the baby was born before midnight, Grandpa would have won the pool. There, but it is a false alarm. Oh, back off to bed. We never had that.
Did ever?
Oh shit. Oh,
Said a baby could be marked.
So anyhow, she made a comment. Maybe I should stay behind closed doors. And Olivia made the comment that make Corabeth happy. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, and anything that makes Corabeth happy, she's going to rebel against, obviously.
Yeah, wait. I think I rewinded a little bit too far. I think I rewinded a little bit too far.
This is just okay. Yeah, we saw this already.
Yeah.
The weird Raggedy Ann doll. Jesus.
Yeah.
There's the hospital thing. Yeah. Well, Raggedy Ann was very popular back then.
Was it back then? Okay.
Yeah, we're good now. We should be caught up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about caught up.
Now let's catch up on chats here.
And we still got almost half the episode to
wow,
go. Wow,
Jim, Mikey didn't say nothing. Yeah. They're going through something. I don't know what. All right, Sergeant. I did not mean to do that. Apparently he goes, yep, number 2, no worries. And I do apologize. I don't know what they're apologizing for. The wrench, the elegant weapon for a more civilized people or civilized time. I don't know what he's talking about for a wrench. Do they not have AC in cars up there? My AC doesn't work very well. Can't remember. This is a 2013. I gotta get the AC fixed. 90 degrees, gorilla. I'll take that and raise you at 97 where I'm at. Yeah, but you got a dry heat.
You know why he has a dry heat? Because he's inland. He's inland California. They have a dry heat.
And here I just saw it's from all the dry humping.
I'll beat you both down. I right now have 72 degrees Fahrenheit outside.
Well, it's dropped down to 79 now, but I don't know what the real feel is. I don't feel like looking it up. So here, Grandpa's proposition for him. He drives him over to Charlottesville, and he'll buy him a ticket. We're going to go check out that theater there. He heard that it's well, what did he say? Oh, he wants to have a conversation man to man.
Believe me, Sir Lemon, I've been there and done that.
I think it's high time that you begin to share with your grandpa, man to man.
Well, sure. What about?
I don't want your mama to know about this, or even.
Of course, you don't want them fucking Louisa to know. She'll freak the fuck out.
Your papa yet, but Yancey Tucker tells me that theater over in Charlottesville, where Jason is working, has a very interesting stage show.
And he thinks he's old enough there, but
he's old enough because
Jason has the car over in Charlottesville. I don't know where Pa's off to, so there's only one thing here. They got Jim out. They got him to take him over to that show. They're like, is he old enough? He might as well be, because he wants to know what's going on. Grandpa offered to pay the gas and give him even 50 cents extra. But he goes, what are you guys up to then? You think he's old enough? Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, there
so
she
Grandpa,
is.
So would this be their version of for PvP's time it'd be finding his daddy's magazines, and my time it'd be finding my dad's VCR stash. Would that be the equivalent to their time?
Probably.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Grandpa
contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Yeah.
So Grandpa's really enjoying the show, and she's sitting here popping all these balloons and stuff. And even Grandpa gets to pop a balloon.
How
he pops more than one.
Yeah, but he.
Oh God, Lemon.
But he's having a good old time.
I don't think Grandpa had that much fun in a couple of years, actually.
No. Try my human heat when it's 100 degrees. Well, are you near the coast or what, Scurvy? I'm not sure what part of Texas you're in. It's hot in California, 101 degrees. Yeah, fuck that. I'd be doing the. Yeah, when it gets to 101 degrees, we're past the fucking speedo. Yeah. Scurvy, with heat, you must know how to make lemonade very well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that one, Sith. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
I'm okay with what? We're still talking weather, right? Well, this is a racing scene with balloons. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but they were sitting there popping the balloons.
It's still a family show. It's not like they're just gonna have her go voila, and show everything.
Just think it's your 8th grade health class.
Yeah, there you go.
You're getting a lesson on the woman's anatomy.
Right, up close and personal, especially at the leg that goes, and you can throw all sorts of imagination to the wind.
So the preacher is here talking about how people are going to burn in hell for all the sins, and the sins are coming from the cities down into the quiet country town. And Ben and Jim Bob were just sitting there laughing. Grandpa has a smile on his face, but Jason has that oh shit look on his face there. He even started playing the piano like he does there, then he quickly switched it over. And he feels like a heathen now.
Consider reopen.
Yeah. I know. I miss Reverend Fordwick though.
I do miss John Ritter's character. I do.
He is a much better Reverend.
Yo.
There's a reason he got that job.
Yo.
Yeah, because Corbett was sitting there hurting for a squirting in her seat. So anyhow, she was asking like what was it?
What's a flesh pot?
She was asking what a flesh pot is.
Really, Cammy Cutler, are you supposed to be talking about nastiness at the table?
Hey, in all fairness, the Reverend brought it up.
I know. I was making fun of that.
Yeah. So anyhow, they told me that's Jason, and Jason's just like,
How about letting us in on the joke, son?
It's about where Jason's working.
We went to see the show yesterday.
You what?
Oh, it's real fun. Well, then we ought to all get over to see it.
Well, hey,
I kind of knew that it would have been Jim Bob and Ben would have spilled the secrets there. Like I thought Grandpa would have told them that to keep it hush hush.
Yeah, right. But of course, they
Hey,
didn't.
Grandpa's an old pro.
Yeah.
Jason, how about free passes?
I'd like to go, wouldn't you, John?
Why not?
I don't think it's exactly the kind of show you'd approve of.
Why not?
Tell
Well,
them.
it's pretty sophisticated.
Oh, it's sophisticated, all right.
Right now is where Grandpa should jump in and derail the whole thing.
Yes.
To cover for his grandkids.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But well, not the way you might think. See, when Reverend Buchanan was going on and on about flesh pots and dens of depravity, and I bet he's never even seen a burlesque show.
Jason, are you trying to tell us you're playing music in a burlesque house?
Yes, Daddy. Mama, it's only for a couple of weeks. I need the money.
And she's like, well, this is one dinner that's fucking ruined.
And we all do stuff for money that we're not proud of.
Yeah. But do you see her expression? I think Olivia's like, damn it, my son's going to hell.
Jason, you're
if she thinks it's bad playing piano in a burlesque show, she's going to be really upset about what he's doing in a few years.
No.
And as a man, you can do what you please.
Uh-huh.
But how you can play for a trashy, girly show on a Saturday night and then go to church on Sunday is more than I can understand.
Well, you need to go to church.
She's obviously never met a Catholic.
Yeah.
Church.
Well, what she needs to know is that you go to church on Sunday to ask forgiveness for your Saturday sins.
Yeah.
As I said.
Yeah. So you go, Father, please hear my sins, and he's just like, well, I fucked the neighbor's wife last night, and after that, I killed the dog.
Well,
and
did any of you?
It's like you're forgetting my son. You're forgetting my son.
Well, did any of you ever date a stripper? I unfortunately did, so I had to make sure I went to church the next day.
Hey, Mikey,
I had no reason not to. I had to.
Hey, Mikey, I was smart enough not to make that mistake.
Oh well, I'm glad you didn't make that mistake.
Yeah, so anyhow,
unfortunately, I did. They have issues.
I could have told you that.
Well,
they're not
you
the
didn't
worst.
know me back then, so
they are crazy, but they are not
nuts.
the worst.
Well, Mikey, I probably wasn't even swimming in my dad's ball sack when he did that.
Yeah, you probably were. You weren't even significant yet. You were just a little semen over there and somewhere.
I probably wasn't even that yet. But anyhow, John's pissed his grandpa. And grandpa's trying to the Jim Bob's working on a thing there, and Yancey comes over, and he wants to pick the litter. I think Yancey should pay him fucking pup support.
Oh yeah.
So anyhow, the dog tagger won't move. I thought Jason was gonna pick the dog up and drag it out of the way.
Yeah.
So anyhow, they talk about it. And Reckless had the one pup on top of the bed there. Jason's like, that's not gonna be, or Jim Bob's like, that's not gonna be enough to get his tube or whatever it was he's gonna get. And Yancey gets to pick the litter, so the first puppy is his there.
Is that common for a dog to only have one pup, though? Don't they usually have multiple pups?
Usually, but
Reckless
if
is
it's the
old.
first couple or if it's in the back end of life, that tends to happen.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
so
Reckless is old.
Reckless is got Reckless, and she's too old to have more than one pup. Got it.
Right.
Oh, here we go again with the Looney Tune weirdo. She's
All right.
creepy as fuck. I really don't like this character.
Yeah. Let's see. Kevin says, "LOL." We got Kevin laughing. Now that's good. We'll have to make. We all have to make money in ways we are proud of. Gerb, I'll take it by that. Gerb was the exact dancer to learn money.
Oh, jeez.
Let's just say Exotic Dancer would have been a little more honest.
Instead of the street corner.
If only.
Are you sure, Germ, you weren't the Chippendale dancer in your past life?
Oh, I've done enough in this life that
oh man.
Let's just say the streetwalkers and the pole dancers, they are significantly more moral than stuff I've done.
Plus, they're a bit more flexible, aren't they?
Yeah, they are much more physically active than.
Oh, I think so.
Well, Gerb had to quit because it's hard to get that dead hooker smell out of the trunk.
Oh,
yeah, I know. Police just don't get the job done on bodies anymore.
Yeah, come on. You're not supposed to reveal that secret, Gorilla. Jeez. You know, that was kept in abstentia or whatever.
Yeah. But hey, we're making pretty good time on this tonight.
We're doing good.
So how she's doing there, but baby overdue, blah blah blah. She's talking, blah blah. I can't. Oh, it's almost school time. She's gonna go get the thing here. And this is where she learned. Well, she comes in for a pickle because apparently Curtis likes pickles in it. He's a pickle eater, and he likes the pickles in his potato salad. And this is where Amy spills the beans on the contest here, and Ike tries to uncover. It's
God's sake, gambling.
Nobody's interested in the blessed event.
Ben, running a contest on me? Just what do you think I am? Some kind of a brood mare?
Mr. Godsey.
Me.
And Corba's pissed. Like we ran it there, and each of my nephews still owes me $20 there for coming out 2 days early.
Have you threatened him with bodily harm yet?
They've learned to flip me off.
Gambling on the arrival of a baby. I vow and declare I have never heard of anything so tasteless.
Oh, come on, Corabelle. We were just having...
I have a pickle. Wait until I get my hands on that rotten brother of mine.
Oh, Mariana, it was all in fun.
I mean, most of the time though, like like when you do those things, you gotta put money on when the child's going to be born and all that. The money all goes to the mother. It's just a fun little game that you have. It's not really gambling. All the money's supposed to go towards the mother.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be used on the baby.
Right.
Sure. It usually is the father who's running the scam, but sure, let's give all the money to the mother.
But anyhow, she comes in to yells at Jim Bob, and then she starts going to labor, so she has to go get. He tells me to go get Curtis, and Curtis has to go send him on to his office to get a bunch of stuff. And his car was just sitting there sputtering and sputtering and sputtering. Well, like his car was acting up that much. Why didn't he just take Curtis's car? It's right there, literally.
Would have made more sense.
Yeah.
Once again, we got another 2 minutes of filler with a crappy car breaking down.
Yeah, and apparently Elizabeth believes everything that's in movies that you gotta go get a bunch of hot water. That she's sweating up a fucking storm. As much as she's sweating, that place probably smells like fucking tuna. Oops, did I say that out loud? So, to get it there, and I don't remember what Aaron was doing here, blah, blah, blah. It's another filler fucking scene.
Too much filler.
Oh, Jason came in for the guitar strings. This did make me chuckle a little bit here. Jason comes in for the guitar strings and he pays like for him. And he goes, and he tells Corbett, I've had those guitar strings since 1922. And she goes, you did raise the price on them. Things have gone up since then. He's like, oh, fuck. Here he's broken down. They laugh. He goes, "We gotta get this up to Curtis. Barry Allen to the baby." And he said that then they send them all off to Miss Brimmer's because Barry Allen has a long night ahead of her. So here comes John, and you go, "Barry Allen's up with the baby."
Hey, Gorilla, did your mom tell you how long she was in labor with you?
She told. Actually, I got that information here. She said I was a pain in the ass for 18 years.
Yeah, but I mean, when she was having you, how many hours was she in labor for? I put my mother through 23 hours.
We were all C-section babies.
Oh, you're a cesarean. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because my mom's at Mass. They had to do cesarean sections.
They had to dig you out of by head first.
Well, sure. So they're talking. I can't remember what they're talking about. Must not have been too important. Kirsten told her that she's gonna get her wish. John's pretty much hates the waiting part. Blah blah blah. And this would have been a great place to end the episode. But of course, we got a woman writer having to stretch this out.
Yeah.
And they're talking about it. And leave it to Miss Brimmer. Since they're all bored, she's going to teach them how to play 5-card stud.
That was one of the best moments in the episode for me. She's going to teach them how to gamble. Wow, I bet Ma would have been really happy to hear they're playing 5-card stud.
Well, when all the kids were born, they all stayed at Miss Brimmer's there. Even when Jim Bob was born, they had to go to the hospital there. But we learned that out in season 4 there when we found out he had a twin brother. So there's just blah, blah, blah.
So, Dan, why are you asking? I mean, how long did you take to get out of your mom's womb?
That's not something normal for somebody to know.
Yeah.
Once again,
all I know is I was in cesarean section. That's all I need to know.
Once again,
we got Cassie here lurking in the trees, blah, blah, blah. And they bring the baby out. So you got a baby boy. So they're going to name and Grandpa helps name it by naming it John Curtis here. So they put the baby down and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, this is about the time where the episode should have ended.
It should have.
But leave it to a woman to stretch it out.
It could have ended here quite easily.
Well, they could have ended it on naming the baby John Curtis. They named the baby John Curtis Willard.
I'm still thinking with enough editing, I'm not saying it would have been a 45, but I think I could have seen it going into like a 60-minute single episode.
No commercials? No commercial special?
Something like that. I mean, there's just too much filler in this thing.
Yeah. This was a cute thing. She asked it to hold the baby, and she goes, well, I trust you with the doll, so she'll trust her with the baby and stuff.
Yeah, now Aaron's thinking, well, maybe I will get knocked up one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Amy so Amy's holding the baby there. She gets a cute pedal. And apparently Amy sewed it together and Corbett, and I doubt Corbett's the one that went looking for feathers. I highly doubt that. But here's the thing where she said she didn't want to appear unprogressive. So she wanted to stick to the conservative ways all the way through the episode, and now she wants to be a progressive.
Right. Yeah, and just one quick thing. Yeah, one quick thing, gentlemen, I wanted to mention about the scenes with the baby is they did have an actual nurse on site that, according to the child labor laws at the time, she was told to have a stopwatch ready, and then they brought the baby in for the up close shots, and they timed it for exactly 30 seconds. And after that 30 seconds, the lights went down, and before that, they took the baby out, and then they put in a doll. So if you see some scenes where you don't see the baby and it's wrapped up in the blanket or the clothes, that's a doll. That's actually not a baby. So, yeah, the way they were able to edit it was very cool. That's what Judy Norton talked about.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to tell the bits with the doll, though. It's not that hard to see.
Right, but that's what they did. So that's I just want to bring that up real quick. Oh, Gorilla had to step away for a minute. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for them to use a doll for all the non-close-up scenes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't really want to work the kid that hard, that young.
Right.
I remember even like 20-something years ago in Firefly, there was an episode where they had a doll.
Right.
All right. So I'm back here. So out of you, which was the shortest? Fuck if I know. That's the answer to that. Fuck if I know. That's the answer to that. Any questions related to that is fuck if I know.
That's a pretty personal question, Dan.
Yeah. So anyhow, John falls asleep with his glasses on, falls asleep, he wakes up, blah blah blah. And Jim Bob scared. I'll actually play the scene.
Hi. You still up?
You are looking at the night shift.
It's amazing how one little baby can keep so many people busy.
He's a very active little boy in every way.
How's work, son?
If you two are going to talk about that show, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Now, wait a minute, Mama. I want to tell you about my new job. You ever hear of the Old Dominion Gospel Singers?
I listen to him every Sunday night on the Charlottesville radio station.
Oh, what a shocker. She listens to Christian music. What a shocker.
I'm going to be their new accompanist.
Jason.
Oh, that put a smile on his mama's face right there.
Oh, yeah, he is no longer a sinning son.
Congratulations, son. How'd you get a job like that?
Well, see, Mr. Bassett, he's the director of the Singers. He came by and heard me play for one of the shows and came backstage to talk.
I mean, Mr. Bassett going to a smut show. How surprising.
Yeah, he only went there for the movie, just like I used to read Playboy for the articles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And yeah, now I watched the hub there for the story.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Show?
Well, he only came for the movie. He said.
But he stayed for the strip show, I'm betting.
I'm sure he did.
Then
Well, did you look at her? She's like, "Oh fuck! I'm never gonna be able to listen to that the same way ever again."
She's like, "I can't fucking win with this kid."
Must be so.
Jason is a loss to me. I don't
think
know.
right there. This should have been the final scene right here. That should have been
yeah. It would have been.
Stop it? Can we stop it?
So anyhow, how Ben comes to make amends there. He went to go give all the money back to the people there, but they didn't want it, so they all chipped in for clothes for the baby. Oops, did I spoil that a little 30 seconds or 10 seconds too soon? And she says it's cute, so she forgives Ben.
Yeah.
Then Mama goes to check. Then here's where the episode kind of lost. Yeah, so Mama goes to check on the baby. They find out the baby's gone there. She runs out and she goes, "I'll be right back." She runs to John. Goes, "The baby's gone." And then they go run and they go get Curtis here. They all know where the baby's at. I'm not. Do we really need to finish it?
No, we don't need to finish it, Gorilla. Just
they know where the baby's at. They go get her. They coddle the fucking Cassie there. Bring her back to Walt's mom and they coddle her. And Mary Ellen tells her to stick away from the fucking baby. And they call they call it good there.
Well, once again, we get the most annoying character in the episode, Cassie, being a pain in the ass, and I basically was tuning out at this point too.
Yeah, and they get the baby back and a happy loving after. So I'm gonna do our epilogue.
Yeah.
No child was ever surprised as the first grandchild who arrived in our family. The arrival of subsequent grandchildren was equally wondrous as we watched our family renew itself and a whole new generation beginning all over again. Today, there are 16 grandchildren in the family, and already my mother is looking forward to holding her first great grandchild. Alrighty. So there's that. They stretched that the fuck out. I'll tell you that right now. So
I imagine it was done for the network.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Mikey, you start off with their ratings here.
Well, I'm kind of ashamed. Overall, I thought the story was okay. It's not worse than some things I've seen. So I don't know. I think I gave it too high of a grade. I gave it an A- to start.
Oh,
I did, but then like I'd seen how Cassie was. that brought it down more down to a B- for me. So I went from an A- to a B- because of Cassie.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, PvP.
I ended up giving it like a C+.
So right around the same as me. Yeah.
Well, I got a C+ because I knew Mary Ellen finally pumping her fucking kid out was a major event in the series.
Whee!
Even though the way they handled it in this episode, I thought was crap. I don't. There's way too much filler, way too much padding. We didn't need the fucking B story of the pregnant dog. We didn't need that. Just cut out about 15 minutes there, easy, right? At least 15, 20 minutes. Cut that out. I don't care about the pregnant dog. That's got really. I mean, that is extreme B level filler, like B story filler. Like, no. So that really sunk it a lot.
Yeah, that was irrelevant. I mean, to me, too.
It was pointless. It was not necessary. If you're going to have a good episode of any show, put the important elements of what the writers want to tell about into the script. Don't fill it full of pointless B level filler crap. Anyway, Cassie, that's the main thing that dragged this down for me. It's like, Cassie, okay, I should feel sorry for someone that had a miscarriage. I guess I do at a certain level. Still, when she starts going into the supernatural crap about trying to scare Mary Ellen that your baby's going to be dead and all this shit, I'm like, okay, you need to go see she needs some psychiatric help.
Oh yeah,
to get back on track, because she's obviously not thinking. She's not well and she's not thinking straight. And that character ran her welcome out way early in the episode for me.
Oh.
Like the whole ending thing with her kidnapping the baby, like that was almost silly, really. It was just kind of silly. So
Sorry.
I dropped it down to C+ because I just don't think this is a very good episode.
But wasn't it during the 30s? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it during the 30s that Charles Lindbergh, the guy that flew across the Atlantic, didn't his child get kidnapped almost in the same way?
Yeah, that was very famous kidnapping.
Yeah.
And
I think the writers.
The kid. I think the whole 15 minutes or whatever at the end of the kidnapping, subplot was totally. It was it was filler. It was total filler.
Yeah, it was unnecessary. I agree.
Yeah, it's like Gorilla said. They could have ended it way before that.
Oh, sure.
So I did not like this episode overall. There's certain TV shows I could rewatch 100 times and enjoy them. This has got no rewatchability. I will never watch this again. I'll never watch this episode again.
Same. Yeah. So now
Anyway,
let's get to
that's my
Germ. What
rating.
does Germ say about it?
That's my rating.
This was a very bad episode. It could have been a great single episode with Mary Ellen just having the baby, but the network wanted a double episode, so they extended it and extended it and extended it to the point where they didn't know what they were doing, and even the music for Cassie, whatever her name was off key when they played it. So this has to be a D plus.
Well, my thoughts on this here is only it had to have been the I don't know why they put that Rod's name on there. I mean, it had to have been the woman that stretched out for an hour and a half about baby coming out of fucking Mary Ellen's cooter there. But anyhow, they did. We didn't need the pregnant dog thing here, especially after last week when they sat there and cucked JW there. They even went so far as to cuck the fucking peacock in the last episode.
Yeah.
Now we got Reckless getting fucking laid. Fuck you. That's especially another slap in the face after with what I know happens next week there, which I'm not spoiling.
Yeah.
Here. We didn't need that. I will be content with having the Jason and the Burlesque show and Mary Ellen have the baby. And if they wanted to do the Cassie story, that should have done that one first, then do the baby being born in this episode. So here, have 2 standalone episodes and have a different actor than the Cassie there. I think it could have been great.
I think what they should have done, this, like I say, my opinion, but I think what they should have done, eliminate the dog story completely. Take out the kidnapping thing completely. And maybe add the other 15 minutes that was wasted on those 2 side stories. Use it more in the burlesque show itself. That would have been fun.
Well, you know what I would have done? I would have eliminated the Cassie story completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the Cassie story wasn't necessary in any way next to Mary Ellen's having a kid. It just wasn't. It was just trying to add some sort of supernatural mumbo jumbo curse that your baby's going to die.
Right.
I didn't buy it for a minute. I just thought this is mumbo jumbo garbage that a script writer that's desperate to make it a 90-minute episode is going to write this crap. Get rid of the Cassie storyline. Get rid of the pregnant dog storyline. You got it down to what? Maybe a single episode at that point. Concentrate on Mary Ellen, pumping out the baby, and the burlesque shit is hilarious, and that would be the only B story in the episode for me. If they had done that, this could have been like an A-level episode if it just been a single episode.
Right, as long as they could have split each of the stories in half, and you could have interspersed them, with her having her baby, the guy's going off to go see what Jason's up to. Still, she's having the baby. Yeah, Cassie had no reason to be in there whatsoever.
Well, if they wanted to do that Cassie storyline so bad, they could have made that like next week's episode. Have Mary?
Yeah, they could have just thrown it to next week. Yeah, I agree.
Well, yeah, they could have had the next week's episode where Cassie kidnaps the baby. Then that would have been a better
whole story about the kidnapping. Sure, you could.
Yeah, and you could have gone into the whole psychology of Cassie's mental health issues and yada yada. But I just say if they'd stuck to the Mary Ellen's main story and did the burlesque the burlesque B story, I would have really probably enjoyed that.
Yeah, this just seemed like a discombobulated mess. Overall.
It's a mess. Well, I agree, it's a mess. Yeah.
Yeah. So here I'm gonna get on the episode here. I'm ending the poll. We had 9 votes tonight. I'm not gonna put it on screen here. I'm just gonna end it. But come on, chat, pop up, chat. All right. So guess what? And taking the lead out of the 9 votes with 44% We're to hear stupid shit from Gorilla. Then A plus, A minus, and B plus, and B minus got 22%. And then the C plus and C minus got 11%.
So I think in this way, we're happy that hearing shit from Gorilla got a better rating.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so. I think so.
Yeah,
I was tempted to vote for that myself.
Yeah, most women are progressive to a point. Heck, I bet Jerem's girl is more progressive than him. Yeah,
It'd be kind of hard for not to be, considering how anti-progressive I am.
Well, yeah. Plus, you can't make this shit up with we were talking about this last night with Graham Plattner. He's a fucking he's a gay woman beating a rapist Nazi. But you know all the things that those progressive, but yet he won his fucking Maryland primary as a Democrat. Well, that's a kid. And Cynthia here is going to be having a watch party after our stream there. I'm going out walleye fishing, but go ahead and check out Cynthia's thing there. The germ rating is a G plus rating. All right, so thank you everyone for being here. We're going to start with you, Mikey. What you got going on?
Okay. Well, I had to do one of the 2 days early today because Suzanne is hoping to get her brand new chair tomorrow. So the next 2 episodes that I'll cover for Charlie's Angels, which will be season 1, episodes 7 and 8, is coming up on Sunday afternoon. And then on Tuesday night, just after 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be celebrating my wife's 60th birthday, except that she wants to be 40 for a day. So I said, okay, you're 40. So that's what we got coming up. At least that's the 2 things we got coming up so far. So,
all right, thank you. PvP, what you got going on?
I slept a lot today. I needed to catch up because I didn't get enough sleep last week. It was really bad. So I slept and slept and slept and slept. So a lot of my Friday was sleeping, which I needed to do. I needed to get healthy and catch up on that. And other than that, I didn't get much done so far. I got to go out and get some groceries once the stream ends right now because grocery stores will still be open for a few hours. So I'm good there. That's about it, though. Nothing much going on today.
All righty. Jerem, what you got going on?
Monday, we will return with Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. Most likely a watch party, probably a review, but most likely it'd be the watch party.
Yeah.
And then I should at some point have maybe some shorts coming out.
All righty. Thank you. As for me, after the stream, I'll be having a review come out, a pizza review. There, I went and got a pizza. I just had to put it in the oven. I didn't get a chance to cook it before the stream. But then Sunday, we should have a DS9 review. And then on Tuesday and Thursday, we should have Silverbacks review. And tomorrow or next Friday, I think I'll be streaming. But my parents are coming down next weekend for Father's Day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Father's Day falls on the 21st. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we do the Waltons next week, it'll be the first casualty.
Yeah. World War II rears its ugly head.
Yeah. So
well,
with that, everyone have a good night and remember to be a gorilla.